Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have 5 teams for ya for the holiday event, the Halloween holiday event, and the Underspire. So buckle in, hit that like button. You guys have been doing awesome on that recently, so let's go. Just takes a second, really appreciate it. Here is the first team for the holiday event. I showed you this briefly in the weekly preview, and this is the team I'm going to be using for the holiday event. The restriction is just purple, so any purple troop you could do. Anytime you do a purple underworld team, faction team, anytime purple guild wars team, like whatever your purple team is, you could use it here. And Diamantina qualifies. It uses every single color. So Wand and Diamantina you can use everywhere, right? Because they use all the colors. So, and we got purple, which is really good because Leprechaun and Thrall can go with anything. 2 damage dealers. So we have like the 2 anything things put together. Thrall and Leprechaun and Diamantina and Wand of Stars. Like Leprechaun and Thrall, as long as you have 2 hard-hitting troops and the other 2 slots, they can get up anything in the game. So they're really good for this and many other teams. I went Thrall, Diamantina, Leprechaun, and then Wand of Stars. And you don't even have to use your hero. You could use Mismer. Mismer gives you extra magic, so you hit harder. It's what they use for like the vault events to make sure they clear in one shot and stuff like that. So you could use Mismer if you want to get that little bit of extra magic if it starts to not one shot. But I use the hero early because I don't need extra damage right now, and I wanted to level Death Knight, so put a different class there also. Maybe a 50% start class that you need to level. But you just cast Leprechaun. It usually gets up Diamantina, you cast it, you win. If it doesn't, you cast Thrall, that'll get up Diamantina, and then you cast it, you win, etc. So that's really easy. Here is the mid-level team, so no mythics on here. Went with Venoxia Shoggoth. So we got purple. You could do Secra. We don't have King Averlon for the 50% start, but that's not a huge deal. You can still do Secra, like triple Secra, Secra, weapon, Book of Bramble, or you can't use Book of Brambles either, so that's the problem with Secra. But Secra would still work. You could do Secra, Wand of Stars, Secra. You could do Secra, Wand of Stars, some elf that you like. But I went ahead and went with Venoxia, because Venoxia doesn't get enough love, I don't think. And Shoggoth, who also doesn't get enough love. So Venoxia, Shoggoth, Wand of Stars, Leprechaun. Venoxia, this team you may have to move around later on. Maybe you want to put Shoggoth in first slot for the Enrage. Maybe you want to put Wand of Stars in first slot when you start to lose Venoxia. But for now, I want Venoxia in first slot because I want to get it up. I want it to start looping. I got a Green Storm. I think I got Archer class on this one. So Green Storm falling, Green Gems falling, casting Venoxia. Well, blowing up Leprechaun first. Green Gems on the board. Explode them. Green Gems fall after that. Hopefully that gets up Venoxia. Venoxia casts, now putting green and blue on the board. Which then the green goes back into Venoxia, the blue goes into Shoggoth. Shoggoth also does true damage to multiple enemies. It just works out really good. They're good together. Venoxia is good with, like, you could do Venoxia if you want, let the blue go into the wand. You could do Shoggoth if you want. But I went with the mix of the 2. They both do true damage. The Shoggoth can take in the blue from the Venoxia. The Venoxia can take in the green. I think it's a good team. I like it. I like Venoxia. I like Shoggoth. I like them with 2 Shoggoths, 2 Venoxias, or together. Whatever you want to do there. And like I said, Archer class for the Green Storm and the 50% start. Why not? Alright, here's the super low-level team. You're just trying to do the holiday event, man. You're trying to get a cheap power orb. You want that legendary. You want that pet. You want the armor, which, by the way, the armor is glitched right now. It's the old armor. So if you don't have the old armor, see what happens if you try to get it. For now, I'm just going to save up my holiday points and either wait till they fix. They got 3 weeks to fix it. So they're the devs, and they're lazy, and they screw up all the time. So I wouldn't doubt it that they wait until Monday to fix the holiday armor. Like, no, but I don't even know right now. Like, if you buy that holiday armor, do you get the werewolf armor or do you get the witch armor? Or does your game just glitch out and shut down? I don't know. Somebody let me know. It's probably possible pretty soon. Let me know. What do you get if you try to buy the witch armor in the holiday shop? Because I don't know right now. Do you get the witch armor, or do you get the werewolf armor, or do you get nothing? Because we had the witch armor last time, and I'm wearing it right now. You can see it. I got the kitty and the witch armor on from last time. Alright, so here is the super low-level team. Wall of Bones, triple Wall of Bones with Black Manacles. So Black Manacles is a good choice for this for you because you're hitting all enemies. It's really easy to get. Every low-level person has Black Manacles, as long as they did Mastery right. And then, you know, you could get a Devour. And then Wall of Bones, when you cast it, it gives 5 mana to the rest of your team. And then you cast it again, it gives 5 mana to the... 5 mana, 5 mana, 5 mana. That equals 15. And you could use a class that gives you a 50% start, which I did Titan because you're a low-level player, so Titan is always good for low-level players. Now we have Brownstorm. We're taking Brown. We're getting up Black Manacles. We're casting it. We're winning. If not, we're just casting the Wall of Bones dance. If you happen to have Wall of Tentacles instead of Wall of Bones, you can do triple Wall of Tentacles, and it does the same thing except for better. So just do the little dance with the Wall of Bones or the Wall of Tentacles, and then cast your Black Manacles whenever it gets enough mana. All right, here's the first team for the Underspire. Just like there's a warning and a glitch for the holiday event with the armor, same thing here. Be careful. I wouldn't invest too many gems into the Underspire this week. We thought, you know, last week, we're like, oh man, like people weren't getting Guardian rooms. People were getting reset over and over and over. Like people were getting torches and they weren't applying to their stack. People were getting lanterns and they weren't carrying over. There's so many glitches with the Underspire right now. My advice would be just to chill out. Do your free battles, don't spend any gems on it, and don't expect much out of it. Like, let's just wait till they fix it. It's probably going to take them a couple weeks to fix it, so I don't know. I'm going to wait till next week before I start spending any kind of gems on it. But I'm going to do my free battles, and here's some teams for you. This one was just kind of like a neat team. This isn't the actual team. The real team is going to be the last team on the video, the one I think everybody should use. My actual team is going to be the next one you see. But this one was kind of neat. We got 3 things hitting all enemies, and then we have the Eye of Orion exploding and giving a positive status effect and perhaps summoning if we need it. Atlanta in first slot because she has some traits that can do some good skull damage. She hits all enemies for like 50-something damage. Then we have the Bull Taurus, which I got the idea from the Epic Trials. Hits pretty hard with scatter damage, especially once you kill an enemy or 2. If there's 1 enemy left, that Bull Taurus can finish them off, and it's not even a high rarity troop. And it uses a different color, yellow and red. I guess it's getting blocked now that I look at it, but anyway. The World Breaker just there to catch green and explode and do some more damage to everything. So 3 troops doing damage to everything. Not the best team ever. I thought it was just kind of neat that the Bull Taurus could finish stuff off. World Breaker, it's a cool team. You could do that one early and then this one late, because everybody's bored of loopy teams, right? Like the Journey troops, the loopy Journey troops. We're gonna get bored of those eventually. So maybe use the first team for the first like 2 dragon bosses, and then switch into this team for your real team. We got Hippolyta, and the Rose Bow. You could also do the Eye of Orion there, I'm pretty sure, which might even be a better idea. I just think early on the Rose Bow, but yeah, I don't know. Eye of Orion might actually be better. We have 3 Hippolytas. She puts green on the. It's Chalcedony. It's Secra. It's Todd with the sports. It's Huntmaster of Boreas. It's Suraluin. It's Hippolyta. And Hippolyta's more similar to Todd Greenwood with the sports than anything, because it also puts green on the board. She's just not as good. But I will say, her traits are very nice. And when you get incidental skull damage, like free happy accident skull damage while you're looping, it is so nice. You could take out another enemy. So sometimes the skulls, you want skulls more than anything. You're not going to take the skulls because you want to keep looping. You want to keep it on your turn so the enemy gets to do nothing and you 100% chance win. But if you just happen to get skulls while you're doing that, it's nice because they hit really hard. She has 2 traits that Hunter's Mark and like Armor Piercing. Sweet. Then we have Oracle class, of course, because you want to make sure you're looping, and you can't loop as good unless you're Oracle class. So be Oracle class. Whether you use Rosebow or not, I don't care. Do Eye of Orion. That's a good choice as well. And that's it. That's your teams for the Underspire and the holiday event. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tear good about the channel, comment below. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.